How to get out of your head and into action. Here is a 3-step framework. Clarity doesn't come from thinking more. It comes from doing less thinking and a bit more of something else. And today I'm going to show you exactly what that something else is. Here's a simple 3-step framework that you can use on literally anything that you get stuck on. Hi, my name is Suzette. I'm a personal transformation and mindset coach. In my previous video, for which you will find the link at the end of this video, I talked about why we overthink, and I gave you a few mindset shifts to break the loop. Today, I want to go further because understanding why we are stuck is useful, but it doesn't automatically get us unstuck. For that, you need a process. So here's a framework that I walk my clients through. Step 1 is naming the actual decision or task specifically. Not I need to sort out my life, but I need to decide whether to apply for this role by Friday. Or I need to start the first module of this course. It sounds obvious, but most overthinking happens over vague, oversized versions of the real thing. Your brain cannot act on sort my life out. It has nothing to do with that, but it can act on a single specific named task. So before anything else gets specific, write it down if you can, just one sentence. Step 2 is shrinking it down to its smallest possible action. Something so small it feels almost too easy. Not write the report. Open a blank document and write one sentence. Not start exercising. Put on your shoes and walk to the end of the street. This isn't about tricking yourself. It's about working with how momentum actually works. Big tasks feel threatening, and threats trigger avoidance. Tiny tasks don't trigger that response, so you can actually start smart. And starting is almost always the hardest part. Once you're in motion, continuing is far easier than starting was. Step 3 is time boxing the action. Give yourself a short defined window, 5, 10, maybe 20 minutes to work on it with a timer. And when the timer goes off, you are done, no matter where you are in the process. This does 2 things. First, it removes the open-ended pressure that makes tasks feel overwhelming. 20 minutes feels manageable in a way finish this project doesn't. Second, it almost always backfires in a good way. Once people get moving, they often keep going past the timer because momentum has been built. And even if you stop exactly on time, you have broken that inertia. And tomorrow starting again is easier because you're not starting from scratch anymore. So to recap, name the specific thing, shrink it to its smallest possible next step, and time box your effort. Name it, shrink it, time box it. The framework works because it doesn't rely on motivation, on willpower, or feeling ready, none of which is reliable. It relies on reducing the size and ambiguity of the task until your brain stops treating it as a threat. If you want a structured, day-to-day way to apply frameworks similar to this one across mindset, alignment, and action, I've created a 30-day transformation workbook that works you through exactly this kind of work, one day at a time. The link is in the description. And if you're ready for more personalized support, I offer a 20-minute free breakthrough session where we can map out exactly what's keeping you stuck. The link is also below. So next week, I'm going to get into limiting beliefs, specifically the one belief that might be quietly ruining and running your life without you realizing it. Oh, and by the way, if this content resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I am ready to get out of my head. That way you and I can hold each other accountable for making this our best and most successful year yet.